Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here for the 8-year special on the channel. We're working on 3 videos for you guys. We're going to start here with the traditional 8-year story, or the every year whatever story. So, we also have 2 other videos for you. We're going to react to some of the best videos, or I guess the best of each year, I'm going to say, or whatever. We're going to look back at videos from 2012 to 2020, see what we got there for you guys. And we're also going to look back at last year's video, which was our goal video for the future, and take a look at what we have to say there, and compare that to our goals now on the channel. So that'll be very fun to do. So the 8-year story. Well, this channel, of course, started back on March 28th, 2012, in my bedroom where I used to live. So, what I had was a little stand, which I still have over there. We were renting this house, and when we moved out, actually, the owners were nice enough to let me keep that little shelf, which is just a little side note, which is super cool. It's a little stand with a drawer and a door. But I took this stand thing and took out my 3DS, and I set it up, opened up the thing, pointed the camera the right way, and pressed record on an angle of my bed. And in that video, we just talked about Beyblades, basically. That's how it started. I hadn't watched YouTube much before I got into making content. We'll preface it by that. This YouTube account, was only made February 25th, 2012. So I didn't have it for that long. So the account is only about a month older than the channel itself. The first upload, we could say. So I got into watching Beyblade videos for about a month and said, wow, I want to do that. So I aimed it at my bed. Not the same bed, but, pointing at the bed, just right here along the, along the top of the bed. And I talked about my Beyblades for 5 or 6 minutes, and we'll be looking at that video later on as well, in an upcoming video. But yeah, I pointed at that, and that's how it started. I continued on doing Beyblade content for all of 2012, good portion of 2013. In 2012, though, I put out a massive amount of videos. I had no idea, what was the right amount of videos. The right amount of videos is about 1 to maybe 3 a day, but typically you go between 1 and 2. That's the right number to do for videos. Most channels you watch will do that. So, I had no idea how to do this. I did 100 videos in a week in the summer of 2012. My dad had his knee replaced, and I was home helping him, if he needed stuff, because can't necessarily get up and walk that easy a week after you have that. So I helped him when he needed it. So a lot of the time I was sort of just there, not doing much. So I went outside, recorded a massive amount of videos. I used to love to record videos on the side too. Let's put that in there. So fast forward to 2013, we continued doing Beyblade content. Same type of stuff. We probably did a couple random other things in there. But most of the time it was just Beyblade videos. Fast forward to 2013, very end of the year, and we're moving into this house. And when we move here, 2 things happened. One, I got the other room next to mine, which was my YouTube studio, which I had from 2013 to, I believe, 2018. Maybe wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 2018. In the last house, I had sort of taken and used another room just for videos occasionally, and when we got this house, my parents were nice enough to look for a house that I could have 2 rooms for, one for videos and one for a bedroom. And I spent a lot of time making other videos in that room, because I didn't want to do Beyblade anymore. I just felt, for some reason, moving 2013, let's stop doing Beyblade content. So we did the end of the year, November 6th, I believe, was we moved here. So December 6th, we opened the studio. Videos started out as just random content. We did stuff talking about cars, remote control cars, random things. Really fun. And that really gave me the idea to do content like this, where we just sit and talk about things. I've always loved doing this type of videos. And, you know, that's how things started with that. That sort of continues for 2014, mostly doing car, remote control car, things like that, talking about different, just cars in general. Then we moved to summer 2015. I've had my PlayStation 4 for a few months at that time, and Lamim says to me, you know, why don't you stream on Twitch? Because I had done a little bit of gaming content, aiming a camera at the TV. I should say that I upgraded from a 3DS to a regular, just photo camera. Although Mom had, I used 2 of those. So that was the thing that happened. We upgraded to that. And I just aimed at the TV and, you know, recorded what was ever on. Did some Mario Kart, NASCAR 2005, a little bit of GTA 5. Very, very small amount of videos recorded like that. But I got the PlayStation 4 and it was sort of like, you know, stream on there. So he said to stream on Twitch, and I did, and it was pretty cool, and I would upload a lot of the videos to YouTube. And then from there, it just turned into years of doing gaming content. From basically 2015 to now, a majority of the channel focus has been on doing gaming videos. The games have changed, but a lot of GTA throughout all that time. GTA Race Playlist, going strong. We are taking a break from them for now. But going strong, still brought that series back at the end of 2019. Overwatch from 2017 to now, those really been the mainstays on the channel, those 2 games. And it's just been, you know, a lot of content like that. 16, 17, 18, a lot of gaming videos. But when it came to 2018, things changed a little bit, content-wise. We took and swapped what we were doing once again. We were talking more about gaming than necessarily doing video games on the channel. And with that, we were talking about Overwatch League, which I was really, really into in 2018. It was super fun to watch. And then 2019, they kind of ruined it, adding way too many teams and changing way too much stuff up. And now 2019, I haven't even watched, or 2020, I haven't even watched the games that were on, the limited amount that were before they got postponed due to the coronavirus. But either way, in 2018, I watched a lot of Overwatch League. I watched all but 3 of the 40 Soul Dynasty matches. And there was a lot of stuff that was just going on with that. And I did power ranking videos and analyzed teams and all that stuff. It was very, very fun. But like I said, kind of lost interest when they started making too many changes. We also did K-pop videos. We looked at K-pop albums and books and stuff, which is very fun. That would not be something we'd return to. It's very expensive to buy those to make the videos, but nonetheless, those were fun videos to make. Fast forward now to 2019. 2019, things changed a lot on the channel. I took a break back in about May, late April, or early May. That's why I sort of had the idea to do it here in 2020 as well, which I talked about in an update video just recently, how that's been changed. So there'll be a time when there will be a break, but at the moment, that's not happening yet. So after that break, I kind of said, all right, this is it. We're going to take one last thing, see if I want to get back into making videos. Because I was at a point where I was sort of like, do I want to keep making content and whatever? You know, we just hit 7 years, and I was kind of feeling like, you know, I've done this for a while, and do I want to keep making videos? Now, for me, like I've always said, making videos isn't about getting a lot of subscribers and getting, you know, a lot of money off of it. Sure, we monetized videos finally back in August of 2019, but it never was something I said, I want to make a lot of money on this. I mean, it would have been nice, and I would have liked it to be my career, making videos, but, I said that, but I didn't necessarily say, my goal in these videos is to make, a lot of money. Like I said, it'd be cool, but not the goal. So, I was just at a point where I wasn't in the mood to make videos. It wasn't, again, from lack of success or whatever. I accepted that years ago. That would be a thing, but I just really felt like, we'll try the summer, see if we want to get back into making a lot of videos, which worked. I spent summer doing the Return to Summer series, and then we moved on to the theme week to sort of see what type of content I like making the most. And then in October, we sort of committed to schedule and sort of changed it up between October, November, December, and then we got to there, where we're at now, doing content. Then going here into early 2020, things changed once again for me, more personally, I guess. The job that I had, doing stuff, beekeeping and that type of thing with the lip balms and stuff, sort of didn't go as well, company-wise, so I didn't have that job anymore. So at the same time, I started working with Lamim at a coffee and smoothie shop. And, that was the first time I really had an actual, real, job that I got, paid normally and worked normal hours. Working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Which did definitely change up how I felt about making content. From the standpoint of, wow, I got a couple days off. I don't want to commit a whole day to recording a massive amount of content. And that's really where that came in. The whole break thing was, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I kind of had, one of those days I typically go shopping, one of those days I go to my grandma's house. So that kind of leaves 2 days of just doing, chill stuff at home. And I didn't want to have one more of those days so to be committed to making a massive amount of content. So I want to take a break, really mentally process, what I want to do that. And again, mentally, I didn't feel like I was in the great place to make content that was exciting, which is part of that break as well. So, all of that was the plan until the coronavirus popped off, and now I don't have work for who knows how long. Who knows how long we're going to have to stay shut until this whole thing goes away, and yeah, that was again my update video, so that's sort of where we're at in 2020. Things changing once again at a very interesting thing. It's not really something that I just said, this is what we're going to do, but the break is happening whenever, but that's our years. That is our thing. From starting out content in 2012, doing stuff with Beyblades, to talking about cars for a year, to doing gaming, doing stuff with Overwatch League and K-pop, coming back to gaming, taking multiple breaks, having the beginning of a break interrupted by a global pandemic, the normal stuff. So we have a very interesting new piece to add into our channel that's developing daily, whatever we're going to do. All I know is that I'm home for, could be a month and a half, could be 2 months. Hopefully the unemployment stuff goes through and we get that. But in general, this channel has had a very interesting history. And I love talking about it, and every year adding another, layer to it, adding most of 2019, early 2020 into this has been really, really cool. All stuff that, hadn't happened the last time I made this update, or last time I made one of these videos. So to have all that stuff added in there in the next year to talk about this and add on whatever happens, from the right after I record this video on to, a year from now. So it'd be very, very cool. Next year we're going into year 9, which is absolutely insane. But Right now we're on year 8, just starting that. Very, very exciting. I'm waiting for 2022. It's gonna be so fun to be on year 10. But right now, year 8 begins. 2 more videos for this. We're gonna talk about, again, we're gonna look back at videos from 2012 to 2020, early 2020, obviously. Take a look at a video from every single one of those years. And then we're also going to take a look back at our goal video, or whatever I called it, from last year. I don't remember which one it was. You'll see in the video. Or I have it written down here in notes, maybe. But that, yeah, hope for future videos. So we're going to do that. We're going to take a look at the hope for future videos video from 2019 and see what we change about that and sort of add to that and change it for 2020. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to drink this can of Red Bull throughout this video, or throughout these videos, because, well, I still have 2 more videos to make. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.